Before we begin, it's important to note this is just an opinion. Markiplier's marketing gimmick was completely above board and it was fair play. And as a smaller, newer creator, I certainly have some bias. Now, with all that said, Markiplier is the epitome of nepotism on YouTube.
All right, here's the deal. I will start an only
stands
if you meet my conditions. All of the proceeds will be donated to charity. However, I will only make an only
stands
if you meet the following conditions. Number 1, you listen to Distractible. But you don't just need to listen to Distractible. You need to listen so hard with enough new listeners that you launch Distractible to number 1 on both the Apple podcast charts and Spotify. Both of those conditions need to be met simultaneously, or I will not make an only
stands.
It's not so much the promiscuous or the materialistic element of this promotion that rubs me the wrong way, it's the nepotism.
I make an ungodly amount of money, and it feels unfair.
Markiplier purchased the property in April of 2021 for $4 million.
And I'm open to talk about it because it just seems like such a cheat of the system to be able to have this much success when really all I want to do is make content and inspire others to make content.
This is probably the moment where people would probably zoom in on my face.
Don't matter.
Hey, look, I know I didn't say a thing. I know I haven't uploaded a thing.
But at the same time, it's something I can't deny because to deny it would be a hypocritical thing to do. It's just stupid when I have what I have and I'm able to do what I do and I'm able to eat, have a roof over my head, able to do whatever I want, whenever I want. The next thing I do is just like give it away to people that need it. I have a Tesla, so like most YouTubers do, you know, and then... But that's about it. I have a very nice house. I'm very happy with it. It's not a huge house.
Homes in LA.
Various brand deals that I do. I know there's something I'm forgetting, but again, this is like how not closely I look at the money.
Yeah.
I have investments that I make and they've done well, and it's like I don't even know how they calculate that number because
I don't either.
I don't even follow it really.
No, I don't know how they calculate. I think it might be on your tax returns.
Probably.
Actually.
Yeah.
Is it public?
I think so.
It's just one of those things where I was like, I have enough.
I understand Markiplier gives to charity, but most people don't wait until they have everything they could ever imagine and more before they start helping other people.
Able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, or try to invest in my friends to be able to lift them up and hopefully they find success, and other people that inspire me so that they can move forward. But again, it's like, at what point does it become too much?
Yeah, at what point does profiting from gatekeeping become too much of a burden for me because I'm just helping so many people? By the way, if you artificially inflate the numbers for my podcasts that I have with my friends who know nothing about entertaining people, then you'll have access to be able to pay for my OnlyStans account. And because charity is involved and Markiplier is Markiplier, the community bought it, hook, line, and sinker. The YouTube environment is already extraordinarily competitive to the point where people putting 60 hours a week into their channel will make $0 an hour.
I have a Tesla, so like most YouTubers do.
Platforms like YouTube and Twitch don't need more agencies getting involved like H3H3 Productions, OTK, or Ludwig's Off-Brand. We don't need this to become a Hollywood situation where connections mean more than talent, and Markiplier sending his millions of fans to artificially pump up his podcast numbers is only lowering the requirement for talent even further for his own friends. This isn't good for Markiplier's viewers, this isn't good for other creators on the platform, it's only good for Markiplier's perception of the world.
Or try to invest in my friends to be able to lift them up and hopefully they find success, and other people that inspire me so that they can move forward. But again, it's like, at what point does it become too much?
To translate that from corporate speak, he wants to shape the internet entertainment industry in his own image. If you've been wondering why there's been a content drought on YouTube, this is why. Normally, a content drought refers to a video game that has a lack of updates, but lately it seems like the term content drought is more appropriate for YouTube itself.
Content. I don't do it
for the channel. I don't do it to grow my name.
You need to listen so hard with enough new listeners that you launch Distractible to #1 on both the Apple podcast charts and Spotify.
That one clip was from Markiplier's first channel. He left the channel to start another because the first channel had the AdSense account it was attached to banned.
For reasons that I won't go into, my AdSense account was banned on Markiplier.
The only information I can find on this is in a Reddit thread. The only explanation offered is generating fake clicks on the video, or at least that's what Google was accusing people of. I know YouTube is inconsistent, so this isn't any kind of proof, but Mark did mention that he tried to appeal the ban and they denied it.
I've already lost the appeal, and there's basically no chance I'll ever get it back.
Just some food for thought.
Launch Distractible to #1 on both the Apple podcast charts and Spotify.
Alright, that's gonna have to do it for this one. Shout out to the best subscriber squad in all of YouTube. I hope everybody has a wonderful day.
And protection is very important because things like